Hello everyone. Customer satisfaction is worthless. Customer loyalty is priceless. Loyal customers, they don't just come back, they don't simply recommend you. They insist that their friends do business with you. This is said by Chip Bell, the famous author. So, for starting a new chapter of learning, or we can say a new webinar, I, Amita Singh, your host of the day, wants to extend a warm greeting and good evening to all of you present here. On behalf of SEMS family, I welcome you all for today's international webinar on topic client acquisition strategies for new age entrepreneurs. I hope you all are doing amazing. Also, I see a quite number of people are joining us. Before I proceed, let me take a brief moment for the introduction of my organization. SIMS Welfare Foundation is not for profit entity established to work in area of education, social welfare, women empowerment, skill development, and entrepreneurship, livelihood generation, etc. SIMS Group has conducted various international conferences, seminars, workshops, and webinars in emerging technologies in various parts of India and has an active network of 3,000 plus engineers, managers, and researchers, etc. As just discussed earlier, the topic for the day is client acquisition strategies for new age entrepreneurs by our speaker of the day, Dr. Lalit Kumar Sharma. Customers are the lifeblood of any business. That's why you need a strategy to continuously bring new customers. But according to Profit Wealth, customer acquisition costs have risen 50% over the past 5 years. So today we are going to learn the ways to improve customer acquisition and how to create a clear strategy for the same. On discussing this in detail, I'm delighted to have our guest speaker, Dr. Lalit Kumar Sharma. Are the lifeblood of any business. That's why you need a start. He is working as Dean Professor at Sci at TM, Gurgaon. He has an experience of 23 years working in the training domain in healthcare and management education industry. He has worked with companies like Cipla, Ranbaxy, Nicholas Pramil, etc. His education qualification is PGDM, MBA, MPhil, PhD. He has conducted many training programs in organizations like ONGC, NFL, Dainik Jagran, R&B Pharma, Myanmar, and many more. He has training expertise in team building, women empowerment, sales and marketing, leadership skill, client acquisition, change management, negotiation, and many, many more. He is author of 20 management books in the area of marketing, research, global business. So, in the world full of diamonds and gems, we are having one of them here today. So, without any further ado, I would like to give my heartiest welcome to our guest speaker, Kumar Sharma sir. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit. Really, introduction is so nice. I was just feeling it. You keep on talking about me, and I should keep on listening about myself. So, really, thanks for a wonderful opening from
Thank
this
you, sir.
international webinar. So, like when we're talking about client acquisition strategy for new age entrepreneurs, so probably it's not the challenge only to the new age entrepreneurs, it is a challenge globally. And especially when we're finding that population growth rate is declining almost in all the nations. So really the kind of growth companies were having earlier because of spurt growth of population, that is not getting possible to many of them now. So I would like to start with a journey that started in 98. I did my MBA in 98, and then first day of working. So like it was already told, I started my career with the Cipla Limited, which was the India's #1 pharmaceutical company that time. So still I'm able to think that I've gone to the doctor and I was asking the doctor to prescribe some medicines which were newly launched by my company. And doctor was not eager, and always I was looking for that how it can be possible for me to get more and more business from the respective doctors. So few things what are there as a mistake by every salesperson, by every entrepreneur, by every businessman, that we want to work. So like Pareto principle, 20% customers give 80% business. This was said when I did my MBA in 98. And I don't think that this principle is valid today. Now only those companies are successful which are having more business from more number of customers, not only from 20% of the customers. So that used to be the thought. So I developed my mindset and started working on more number of customers, acquisition of new customers which were not giving the business to me. So what used to happen, either a doctor is giving the business of like 15-20,000 rupees to me, or he's not giving. So I thought that rather than taking the business of 20,000 rupees from one doctor, will it not be easy for me to take the business of 5,000 rupees from four doctors? And that was more consolidation, more strong base also, because more number of customers were giving me the business. So I started working on the same principle. And let me tell you that when I started my journey in 98, we were not knowing this term entrepreneurship. We were not knowing anything like startup. We were not knowing anything like new age entrepreneurs, because really that time business was very critical. It was very highly competitive. New tools and techniques of doing the business were not existing that time. But as the time grows, we have seen that so much transformation has been made. Digitalization started happening. New concepts of doing the marketing, of acquiring the customers have been generated. So we find out that it was a challenge in 98 also to the companies to generate the customers. It is challenge even 2022, and it will be challenge after 50 years also, because customer is very complex. What do you think? In buying behavior, customer is simple or customer is complex? So I got first answer, that is complex. What about others? So Amita is saying simple. So Amita, I would like to know, when you're saying simple, when you want to buy a product, you consider only one aspect of buying, or you consider multiple factors before taking the decision to buy?
Sir, can I speak?
Yeah, please.
So it depends like what I'm going to buy. So usually for
Any product that you were buying first time, you don't have
yes.
experience of buying it.
So sir, I majorly rely on the marketing things like how the marketing is done.
So
And
Amita, will you tell me which TV brand you have in your home?
so Samsung.
Samsung. Samsung is better or Sony is better in terms of quality?
Uh, I have heard Samsung is better. That's why it is with me.
No. Worldwide, Sony is far better compared to Samsung. We all know about that. So understand, a brand which is better and you are not aware about that, is it not the complexity for the company? Which one is better, Apple or Samsung? Hmm. Apple or Samsung? I'm talking about mobile phone now. Most of the all answers will come like Apple is definitely better in terms of quality, in terms of performance, but do we buy? Again, some different point comes. So ultimately, I cannot assess that what considerations consumers are having at the back of their mind when they are taking the decision to purchase the product, and what they will like, what will they dislike. That is not easy for any of the organization to understand. And when the question comes of new age entrepreneurs, so when you are finding these new age entrepreneurs, do they have enough experience of dealing with the market? So currently, like I am mentor of 3 startups also, and I'm mentoring them on in marketing domain for last almost 4 to 5 years. So my question to all of you, as per your experience, these new age entrepreneurs, what do you find out? Do they have enough experience of dealing in the market? Yes or no? Do emerging entrepreneurs, our new babies in the entrepreneurship world, do they have enough experience of market? They have good technical experience, they know the technologies, but they don't know the market. 90% good strategies get failed because of poor execution. Strategies were not bad, it was the execution. 10% strategies get success because of 100% execution. And when you develop any product, but if you don't know how to sell and to whom I should sell, of course, your product and technology won't be helping you. So this is always the biggest challenge to every organization, that how do we get right set of customers to our business? Taking that into consideration, I have developed some of the things which I feel that really, if new entrepreneurs adopt the same strategies, of course, they can enhance the business. It will be helpful to them to get the new customers. So, like Amita was talking about, almost the client acquisition cost for a new customer has been increased by almost 50%. So, definitely acquiring a new client is not so easy. That is true. Then I need to understand what could be the alternatives, because every startup, every new enterprise is not unicorn. They are not easily getting the 100 crore rupees of business. Many of the startups are there who start with lots of pomp and show, but definitely probably after 6 months, 1 year time, they are not existing. Reason, because they were not able to develop the market connect. They were not having the funnel from where the customers will come. So obviously, when we start any of the business, suppose today if I am starting, let's say I'm starting some insurance business, and I want to sell 100 policies in a month. Do I know who are the people who will buy these 100 policies? I don't know. Will the person to whom I am going to call will definitely buy the policy? Of course not. So maybe in order to sell the 100 policies, I need to have 50,000 people in market first of all. So I need to define my segment first of all. I need to identify those people or that population segment where I have 50,000 people. So I need to create one sales funnel. So when I'm creating this sales funnel, the base will of first step will be to identify the potential in the market. So I have identified potential. So 50,000 people are there in the society who have potential to buy my product. Now I will approach all 50,000. So let's say now the thing comes how to approach. So will anyone tell me, when you have to approach 50,000 customers in market in order to inform them about your product, about your insurance policies, what method will you adopt? So please, you can write in chat box. What method will you adopt for an insurance company in order to contact 50,000 customers? Social media as per demographic, email marketing. Okay. So when you're finding that in your daily life, using our contacts, now that is one thing. So one thing, social media, one is email marketing, one you're talking about contacts. So use your own contacts. These are some of the ways, but we may have multiple ways. So now this is not the time when a company has to work on some unilayer marketing. So we will have one type of marketing. No, we will have multiple strategies in order to attract the customer, in order to influence the customer. Yeah, Atul, will you please change the slide? So first is the content marketing. So when I'm talking about the content marketing, it means content, that information that you want to deliver to your customer. You need to focus on that, what you want to deliver. So now this is where, if I talk about in 98 or in 20th century, there was no scope of content marketing, to be very frank. But in 21st century, especially in after the revolution of the digital business, we've seen that content is becoming hotcake everywhere, and every company is running behind these content experts. Content development, a new job has been created in 21st century, which was not existing earlier. So when I talk about this content marketing, we may have different ways of going for the content marketing. Of course, one is the blog content marketing. So many of you may be having the blogs in which you are advocating or you are just talking about your experience, and people are following your experience. People are going through with the experience which you are sharing. Public relation content marketing, the approach which companies have developed in order to be in touch with the customers, in order to be in touch with the consumers. So you keep on having some positive communication from their side as a part of promotion, as a part of marketing. Social media content marketing, like my friends were talking about, social media, something very impactful tool. No one was knowing about internet. I'm talking till 93, 94 in India. Very few people were there, and even the people who were knowing, they were not using. Internet was not available like it is today. And all this social media, podcast, content marketing, this has come because of the evolution of internet. So you need to see that how this internet can be used by you effectively with the proper set of information that you want to share with your customer. Infographics, content marketing. So display of your thought, how you are having the picturization of your thought process and connecting with the emotions of the customer. If you are able to do that, I tell you that it becomes very easy for you to get get the brand endorsed in the mind of your consumers. Video content marketing, you go to YouTube, you go to n number of platforms, you will find out that so many videos are there. You even go to your Facebook, you will find out so many reels are there, which people are talking about different brands, different thoughts, different experience related to the different aspects of the brands, different aspects of the business. That can also be one of the best way for you. So visualization, whatever is visualized, easy to sell, but what is not visualized can be sold at, of course we cannot sell that. Paid ad content marketing, so that is again something which is very important and becoming like pay per click, something like that, so in which users are getting chance to earn the money also. Or as the organization, when you are going for this, people want to see the particular ad, automatically they also pay for the same. So these are some of the effective ways through which you get the some reasonable, some genuine set of customers with you. So what happens when you are getting you're taking the information of your product and services to your consumer in the form of content marketing, ultimately a kind of experience is created. Purpose of all these 7 types of content marketing is to create the experience for your consumers, and this experience develop the thought, develop the insight, and then automatically customer is willing to go with you. So always, in order to develop the insight amongst the customer, but for this you need to make sure that you have that qualified class of customers who are understanding all these media, because everyone may not be the blog reader. Suppose for example, I'm a company and I'm just making the promotion of some me too kind of a product, like salt, sugar kind of a product. Do you think blog will be helping you? No. But let's say if it is related to some service experience, it is related to some entertainment. Like we have seen that recently the movies were released, like one was Amir Khan's movie, Lal Singh Chadda, then Raksha Bandhan, then Brahmas. Lots of sentiments are there. So understand, social media is not only in your hand. Social media is available in the hand of audience also, in the hand of consumer also. So you need to be very careful when you are making this content marketing, that any kind of negative appeal or sentiments of the consumer should not be hurted in your content. If you are hurting the emotions of your customer, then I give you the guarantee customer is not going to favor you. And now we have seen that customers are very much channelized with the help of emotions shared by the people on online platforms. So you need to make it very sensible use of content marketing very sensibly, and then you have to understand that how you'll be touching the emotions, how you'll be touching the logic of your customers. Yeah, next slide, please. Highly targeted advertising. Now, this is not the time when we are finding that the mass advertising will work, and especially when you're talking about newly emerging or startups, entrepreneurs. You are not catering the need of mass. So you don't require the advertisements in TV or newspaper kind of a thing. So you need to identify your own ways and means through which you can be in touch with your customers on regular basis. Your ads, your promotion, your content is directly matching to the need of the target audience. So let's say suppose India is having the population of 1.38 billion, and I want to cater the need of only 10,000 people. Should I go for a mass marketing, or I should go for concentrated marketing or niche marketing. I need to go with niche marketing, so I won't be making the approaches which are used in the mass marketing where I'm covering the 1.38 billion people. No, I have to be very focused. I need to have a concentration towards my audience, towards my customer, towards my segment, so that I can directly register my brand, I can position my brand to my audience in an easy manner. But if I'm not having those ways and mechanisms through which directly I can touch my customer, then I may not be having my customers with me. Because what happens, something is meant for 10 people. And if it is distributed to 100 people, will the masses be diluted or not? If some masses has been designed for 10 people and I'm delivering a masses to 100 people, so masses will be, the appeal of the masses will be diluted or not? What you think? So can I have your opinion in chat box? Appeal will be diluted or not if the masses that has been generated for 10 people is going to 100 people? So the impact, the appeal of the masses will be diluted, yes or no? It will be diluted. So rightly said. So once you are finding that my masses is not reaching to the target audience, it means I'm not focused. Why I'm not focused? Because I don't have better understanding of the population to which I want to cater. So I just share one example. This one is startup Problaze Agritech. So these boys have come to me in 2018, and they started this agri-based startup in which they are serving the fruits and vegetables in online mode, just like Big Basket. And at a very small level, I'm not saying they are just anywhere comparable to Big Basket, but initially they have come and they were having the thoughts like a mass market. So like we will cover entire India. But the budget what they were having, probably that budget was not sufficient even to fulfill the need of my neighbors. So what Big Basket is doing, of course, that is not acceptable in case of Crowblaze Agritech. Then what to do? Now, whatever the promotion you want to make it personalized, personal content. Though the concept which they are having in the business is for mass market, but the resources which I am having or the budget which I am having is not supporting to the mass marketing. So I cannot market at the mass level. So what I need to do, I need to be directly get in touch with my customers. So the personal selling comes into the role. So they started their promotion. So I advise them, you just go to the societies, go to and meet their resident welfare association president and secretary and all. Just work out some programs where you can expose your product. So what was happening that probably 30, 40 people are there in the meeting. So they're addressing them in 1 hour, 2 hours time. At least out of 30, they were finding that they were getting almost 30 to 35% conversion because they were focused. But when they were putting the social media ad, even after putting the social media advertisement for 2 months, they were not able to get even a single customer into that. Reason, because they were not able to penetrate the segment which was required. So make sure when as an emerging entrepreneur you want to promote your product, you should have a good penetration with the segment to which you want to encash. So you need to have highly targeted advertising so that you are getting in touch with the target audience who will be there to give you the business. Yeah, next slide, please. Developing business partnership. This is again something which is very important. What happens that initially we start the business? I'm talking about the new budding entrepreneurs. So like I was having the words when I was talking about insurance policies. So Amita rightly said, and that is the focus of insurance companies, that initially just go and get the policy of your known people. So once these known people have given you the business, so maybe let's say for first 2-3 months, you get the business from the people who are very well known to you. What after that? A big question. So the people who are known, probably they will give business easily to you, but really in this world, all the companies which are having the high level of success, is it only because of the known people? who are known to you, who are in your family, who are in your friend circle? Of course not. So my question is, how can you develop this networking with all people in the society? And the moment these people become your business partner, it becomes easy for you to generate the business. So, like for example, we start the business. Initially, you have to make all the efforts. I'm not saying that if you are financially not very sound, you will have the business partnerships. No, but like I just shared the example of one of my startup, Brain Drone. So they're into the business of drone. So they wanted to have their customer database management and all, and for which they were not competent enough. So they have come to me, and they were not aware about the Salesforce.com. How many of you know about Salesforce.com? Can you just write down yes or no if you know Salesforce.com? The people who are from management world, definitely they will be knowing, I hope. So I got one answer, yes. What about others? Have you ever listened this name, Salesforce.com? But this is the organization which is one of the largest platform for the CRM, customer relationship management. So like Amita is saying no. So for example, I am growing and I want to have a good connect with the outside customers also. Have partnership with Salesforce.com. Like I'm from SAITM. In order to grow, I'm having partnership with SEMS. In order to grow, SEMS is having partnership with me, mutual cooperation. When you want to grow in business, make sure that you have more and more partnership with different sections of the society with different platforms. Social affiliations are very important for you. Start making the people your advocate. Give them something to out of the business to them. So like if you talk about multi-level marketing, is the same concept. Amway, RCM, Vesties, Modi Care, these are some of the organizations which are doing hundreds and thousands of crores of business, but their advertisements are very less and their base is business partnership on. I advise the same to those startups also. They started developing this partnership with the schools and colleges. Brain drone, when I'm talking about the, so they started developing the partnership with a different set of audience, and those were the education institutions. They started getting manpower. They were serving the need of the institution was serving the need of the organization. This partnership is very important because if you don't have this regular partnership, you will find out that it becomes very challenging for you then. So developing business partnership is again important. More and more business partnerships, more and more opportunities for you to grow. So like when I'm talking about this Brain Drone, you will surprised to know just 4 years back, they started, their first office was in Noida. Today they have offices in more than 20 countries of the world. And they've not made their own establishment. They had their business partners and they helped them in developing their offices to those particular countries, and they help them in developing the ready-made business also. But while sitting in India, you don't know what is happening in Sweden, what is happening in France. But the people who are already doing business in Sweden and France, they very well know what is the market of Sweden and France. And only the thing which you need to do, you need to have a connect with these people. You need to have partnership with these people, and some mutual permutation combination should be developed. This is another way of acquiring the customer. So you start growing in many folds now. It's not that one by one, today one customer, tomorrow next customer. No. Today you may have 10 customers. The moment you have good business partnership, just within a month, you may have 1,000 customers also. This is a spurt growth what we are having. Lots of acquisition and mergers are taking place. So we all know about Taxi for sure. It was doing very good business in Karnataka region, Bangalore-based company. Turnover was somewhere around 250 crores of rupees, and they were not pan-India. And what Ola has done, they have purchased that company with 1,250 crores of rupees. They directly get the access to the market. So value was high. But you understand, they started having the ready-made business from the first day itself. That is business partnership. Yeah, next slide, please. Creating a lead generating website. Normally we create website with the purpose of giving information to the audience. So if anyone is looking for some information, they should come to my website and they should go through with the information. But how do I get to know that who has viewed my website? For what purpose it was viewed? At what time it was viewed? For which purpose it was searched for? So of course you should have, but have some lead generation process also. The person who is looking to your website and is looking for some information. So like when you all go and purchase from Amazon.in, do you share your personal information or not? First you buy or first you share your information? Yes. You log in first, you share your information. So automatically your database is going with the company. And this is why in last 7-8 years, one term which is very much popular, that is the big data. Entire world is revolving, entire business is revolving around the data only. So everyone in the company, everyone in the society, everyone in the world is looking for data, data and data. But our decisions are totally based on this data only. And if your website is not sufficient enough in generating data for you, is not connecting you with the taste and preferences of the people, it means something is missing in my website. So you will find out that many of the websites are there. You'll find that when you want some information, they always seek for some information. So like you go, especially I'm talking about the academic world, all the people who are from academic world, ResearchGate. Always you need to give your information first. Only then you are registered there. I'm searching for some paper, only it will show me something. Then if I'm looking something beyond that, I need to register for that. And then payment option also starts. So just understand what you have done. Just simply on your website, you have created one link where people are coming and you're just motivating them. You're just influencing them. So they're looking for more and more information and they're ready to share their personal information and they're ready to pay also. So make sure when you're having your websites, always you have some pages where like clicking on that and then having the access to the particular content which you are having on the website. So meanwhile, you get the personal information of your customer. This will be helping. So this is another way, especially in which new entrepreneurs are very good because they are very much technology savvy. So when you're tech savvy, automatically these things become very easy for those people. And this will not be costing anything extra to you. Already you need to make some fundamental changes into your website and all this starts lead generation process starts there. Suppose there are 100 people who have gone through your website today, but I don't get to know about that. It means something is missing in my website. So make those provisions there. So create a lead generating website that will be helping you in generating more and more customers also. And this is one of the easy way in which you are not making efforts. So because of your buzz in the marketing, because of your buzz or influence in the market, people tend to know about you. People keep on Googling you, people keep on searching you. And then they land. So probably you just get connected with multiple pages, multiple platforms. So when the people are looking for that information, automatically they land to your page. For example, I'm looking for one best NGO in a particular domain. So the moment I land up, let's say SEMS name comes there. Beautifully. So they have lead generation website. So where their website is connected to certain platforms, and the moment we have access to these platforms, automatically I'm landing to the SEMS website. Very easy. Next slide, please. I hope all are with me. Yes, I hope all are getting what I'm saying. Okay. So now I'm talking about the focus on benefits over features. Now, what to talk about to the customer? What the mistake which people are doing that they talk about keep on talking about feature and feature and feature and feature. So I give this, I give that. This all is with me. But what is the need of customer to that? Are we focused about the need of customer or are we focused about the features of my product? If you have come out with some new feature, which is first time, very good, but make sure it is having relevance in the life of the consumer. So when you're talking to the customer, what do you need to highlight? Should I highlight the features of my product or I should highlight the benefit of my product? So what is the difference in feature and benefit? Will anyone tell me? Yes, Amita. So you can unmute yourself so that your co-host would like to know from you. Can you just tell me what is the difference between feature and benefit? And let's take and write down whatever you think. What is the difference between features and benefit? Yes, Amita. What do you think is the
Uh,
difference? Yes, please.
Difference between
Feature and benefit. Feature of a product and benefit of the product.
so features are things that we see in the product, like what are the characteristics of a product, and benefit is a thing that we get once we start using the product. What
Hmm.
how it is useful to us? What are the advantages we are getting through it? Like how
Hmm.
it is helping us. We can say it's benefit.
Of course. So you're absolutely right. So that is the outcome of those features. I am existing. This is my feature. Because of me, people will get educated. This is my benefit. God is there, existence. But what is the benefit of having the God? God is helping us in all the adverse situation. That is the benefit. So we believe in God. So try to understand. You want to have God in your life to help you, or you want a God because there is something God in the world. Yes, Amita. You need a God to help you in your future, or you want the God because it's God is existing in the world, but is of no use to you. You want that if God is there, if God is helping me, then I want the God. But if the God is not helping me, God is not there to support me, then what should I do with the God? So similarly, it is with the product also. So people are not looking for features actually till the time these features are not having the relevant benefits to the consumer. So how your features will change the life of the consumer? So I just named one organization. I was mentor for them. That is Baby Chakra. Baby Chakra is. Have you listened this name? Baby Chakra, and this is majorly operating in NCR. And we're surprised to know they have more than 20 lakhs of customers with them. So anyone has listened the name Baby Chakra? So what they do, because you need to have certain ideas, you need to develop the features, but how these features will be resulting in the benefits to the customer, that is more important. So what they do basically, uh, pregnant ladies. So when a lady conceives and is pregnant and going to deliver a baby, let's say after 9 months time, or they are in the process, they want to know lots of things about how to take care of the baby and how the entire journey will be there. This is the lifetime experience to every mother, not only to a mother, even to a father also. But are they ready? Of course not. And especially when first time baby is coming in the family,
Mhm.
either neither the husband nor the wife is ready for it. So they want to get this knowledge. So what this Baby Chakra is doing, they provide the same knowledge. So you need to get their member probably by paying the amount of like 3,000, 4,000 rupees of kind of something. And then your journey starts from first month, what you should eat, how you should walk, how you should take care, what exercise should be there, when you have to meet your doctor, who are the doctor, they are associated with the doctors also. So you can have the appointments. See, they give each and everything. When a mother is reaching near to the delivery, what kind of precautions have to be there? Once the baby has been delivered, how to take care, what is the vaccination schedule, what should the mother wear, what should child wear, all that information is there. Personal, professional, whatever the things are needed to a parent, that all information is there with this website Baby Chakra, and this is their business model. So understand, I'm not looking only for the content or only looking for the idea till the time it is not benefiting me. And especially when I'm talking about the Delhi NCR, mostly we have the nuclear families. People have been migrated from different parts of the country. They're living into Delhi NCR, and when this pregnancy period starts, actually they don't have elders to look after. In most of the cases, husband and wife both are working. So who will give them right education? Baby Chakra started doing the same thing. So initially inhibitions were there, but within 3 years' time, and I'm talking almost 2 years back, they were able to develop the customer base of around 20 lakh parents in Delhi NCR itself. That is benefit what people are looking for. And now the things don't stop only once the delivery takes place. Even how to nurture your child, how to take care of your child till the age of 14 years. You get entire education, entire information which parents are looking for. So this is, I'm saying that always focus on the benefits which you offer to the consumer, not on the features, because if the features are not of no use to me, I'm not able to relate myself with your feature. It is of no use. Like we talk about in Bajaj, we have DTSI technology. I don't know what is this DTSI technology all about. So you may highlight it as a feature, but as a consumer, I'm not understanding what is DTSI. Nanotechnology in Samsung. I don't know what is this nano system all about in air condition. So what to do? It will save electricity. 5-star rating, 3-star rating. I don't understand. Even you people also don't know what is 3-star rating and how it is given and what is 5-star rating. But benefit is if you are having a 3-star category product, you will be having more consumption of electricity. But if you're having 5-star category product, you will have lesser consumption of electricity. It means I'm understanding benefit. I'm not understanding 3-star and 5-star as a feature. So you focus majorly about the benefit, not about the features there. Yeah, next slide, please. Be active on social forums. When I'm talking about social forums, so I'm talking about online as well as offline. So what happens, what one big mistake which emerging entrepreneurs are having, they have good connect on social media, but their physical presence with the social platform is missing. So when you will not be visible, when you will not be in touch with the people, in touch with the societies, sorry, how people will get to know about you? Because of these social forums. So like Atul is one of the best person to talk about all this kind of thing, that how the advantage of social forums can be done. I tell you that your hundreds of the problems are resolved when you are having your presence in these social forums, because you get connected with so many people who can help you in the business. So get time to be active on these social forums so that you know about the people and people know about you, and you have direct exchange of thoughts, direct exchange of ideas with the people. Better you know about the people, easy for you to do the business. But if you don't know about your people, then probably it is very difficult for you to do the business. So be active on the social forums. This will be helping you in developing your image, making the physical presence of your business. Because online, what you are doing, that is excellent. But don't forget, it's not online, especially to the market like India, where still the more than half of the population is not on social media. How will you get in touch with them? And probably they could be decision maker in the society, in their families. So in order to have a better connect, make sure that you are having the social forums, your presence in the social forums. So you're becoming part of the different organizations, social organizations, so that you can take your businesses to the different part of the society or into different locations there. Not only that I'm, let's say, in Delhi, so I will be only the part of the social forums in Delhi. No, if I want to have my business in UP, I need to be part of the some forums in UP also. If I want to have my business in Haryana and Punjab, I need to have my presence in the social forums in Haryana and Punjab also. Yeah, next. Offer deals and promote. This is something what we all like. So try to give it, because Indians enjoy. You're going to the market, you are not interested in buying the product, all of a sudden you're finding that 50% discount is there. 50 plus 50% with the star, you think almost 100%, your mind changes and you go and purchase the product. You are going to buy one shirt, you go, you say that I want some discount. He will say that there is no discount, but if you will buy 2 shirts, you will get 3rd shirt free. So you will buy 1 shirt only, you will buy 2 plus 1. What will you do? So yes, any answer? You want to buy 1 shirt, you go to shopkeeper, there is no discount for you, there is no bonus. Shopkeeper says, sir, you buy 2, you will get 3rd shirt free. 2 plus 1. So like one answer has come, it will be 2 plus 1. It means these offers and deals work. I just share one example with you. Till 2005, I never eat pizza in my life. So one day I was with some of my area manages medical labs. So I was probably working somewhere in Mumbai. So one of those my colleagues, my junior colleagues have said, okay, sir, today we'll have pizza. So I was knowing pizza, but I've never eaten it. So they said, sir, we will go. So almost we were 5 people at that time. So we have ordered pizza. So the moment pizza was delivered to us, it was having one coupon with it. So I was paying for it. So I kept all the coupons with me. And this was having around, if I'm not wrong, 20 rupees off on buying next pizza. So I was having 500 rupees coupons were there in my pocket. Just think, I graduated in 98. 98 to 2005, I've never eaten pizza almost for 7 years. After 7 years, I'm eating pizza first time. Can you guess? I eaten my next pizza in after how many days? Any wild guess? Within week. I just went up on 2 days. Reason, those coupons were there in my pocket. So because it was giving me some additional value, so I was liking the taste, but it was not like that I'm mad about that. So what I have seen that again, I went there. So again, we were 2, 3 people. I used those coupons. Again, I got new coupons. Continuously, almost for 2 years, this drive was there from the Domino's. And always I was having really a huge bunch of these coupons with me. I started distributing to the people. Companies benefited or not. Companies benefited. Domino's is benefited because of all this. Of course, they started having the business without getting personal connect with me with the help of their deals and promotions. So you may have like some freebies could be there, some discount could be there, some package could have been given, some bonus offer could be there. So that you need to understand that all these things attract the customer. And you need not to only attract the customer to purchase first time. Make sure he's repeating the purchase also. So you need to have something for the future. So probably these kind of coupons and all. So like when we go for like many of the Mobi Quick and all. So when want to buy something, what you do? You go and some coupons are there. You use these coupon codes. And the coupon code is not there. You keep on searching for multiple options. That is the way how they're promoting themselves. So make sure you have something lucrative to your consumers, to your audience all the time, so that they are prompt to use your services again and again. So offer and deals, promotions are something very important for you, but this will be one of the best way to attract the customer and to influence their buying decision. Next slide, please. Showcase testimony. This is something which is very important. You will be having some limited customers initially, but make sure you're having their testimonials. So like suppose if I'm talking about the hospitality services, you are going and planning your travel and tour to some place. How will you select the hotel? How will you select the restaurant? How will you select the taxi service provider? Of course, on the basis of the views what past customers have shared. So don't forget, when you are generating a set of satisfied customers, generate testimonials, take their opinions, and especially the people who are opinion makers. It is important for you that get their views and your endorsement for your services, so that others are automatically going to be in touch with you. So I just share one example. Once I was going somewhere in Pune. So I have seen that there was a big photograph of Sachin Tendulkar with the owner of the restaurant. And that photograph was framed in restaurant. So the moment I entered, I have seen the Sachin Tendulkar photograph with the owner. Automatically, my respect was there. So I just simply asked, has Sachin come to this restaurant? He says yes. So whenever he comes to Pune, always he visits our restaurant. But he has never told me that how many Sachin comes to Pune in 1 year and to his restaurant. Maybe he might have come once in a year or once in a lifetime. But endorsement was done with the help of that photograph. So here I'm talking about once you're increasing a larger base, you have some prominent customers with you. Please have their testimonials in favor of your business, in favor of your products and services, about their experiences, and keep on sharing it with your consumers, where consumers are very much influenced by this rating pattern and the views of the people. Next slide, please. tracking the competition. Again, this is something that you are not the only one in market. Your competitors are always there and they have a set of customers. Would you like to have these customers in your organization? Of course you can, if you know about your competitor. Sometimes what happens that customers keep on using the products and services of a company without knowing about other competitors there in the market. And once these people are there and they get to know about the competitor and they find out that their products and services are equally good with lesser price, possibility is very high, they will switch from one organization or one company to other company. It's 6 o'clock. So you should know about the competitors, who are your competitors, what they are doing, and who are the customers to whom they are catering actually. Don't think that, okay, this customer is served by my competitor, so I have no business to do with them. No. Today he's served by the competitor, but tomorrow he may be served by you if you keep tracking those customers and you know that these are the people who are served by my competitor because of this particular reason. Next slide, please. Host an event. This is something which is very important so that you can be in touch with the people. You can have some seminar, you can have some webinar, you can have some fair, you can have some conferences, and number of things which you can do. And probably when we were talking about this COVID and all, many companies have utilized it very nicely. They started having like Zoom and all. These platforms were used, Google Meet and all, MS Team, and this was the way to connect with the people. Like today we are organizing one event that is in online mode. This could be in offline mode also, so where you get the people. So that you can expose your products and services to all these people. So once you're doing all this, I tell you that your business can grow not in one fold or two fold, in many folds. Please. So that is for referral. So like what Amita was talking in the beginning, referral. So one satisfied customer, you are satisfied, I will ask for your friend. So just give it to me. I will go for that friend. So we make a chain of the customer. So like when I was talking multi-level marketing business, 100% depending on the referral system. As a company, always keep on serving your customer, because generally what happens, customers who are giving the business to you, you start forgetting them and you focus on new customers. But retaining the old customer is very economical compared to generating the new customer. So the customers who are coming with the help of referral system. So when I was talking about the Crowbase Agritech, so right now they have almost 10,000 customers with them, and these all customers have been developed on the basis of referral system, because cost of acquiring the customer is minimum when I'm talking about the referral system there. Yeah, next slide, please. And last is strong search engine optimization. So keep on updating your information to the customers, so that whatever the new words are coming, whatever the new thoughts are coming in the mind of customer, and they search online, always you are the first one to appear in front of them. And this will help in generating or increasing your database. So this was the final slide from my side. Thanks to all of you for being with me in last 1 hour. Thanks to all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
So thank you so much, sir, for making our day very cheerful and informative. The webinar was really very amazing, and I would like to propose heartiest vote of thanks to you
thank
for
you.
gracing us by this today's webinar. As a good event never ends in the world, they take only a pause and keep awaiting for the next one. All good things eventually end. I consider everyone as fortunate that they become a part of this webinar, which was very informative and full of knowledge. So it is very difficult for us to say goodbye. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel as well. And I, Amita Singh, host of your day, signing off for the cheerful note. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.